to take some cigars with us?
I've spoken to Southampton. The captain will be ready to sail on the evening tide.
Get those tapes to the office. Damn girl, too big for her boots. Tried to stop me smoking. Good mind to leave her behind.
Would you like me to contact the agency?
No, no.
I'll have a word with her, sir.
Fat lot of good that'll do. Yes, you're quite right to refuse me those cigars, Miss Marcello. Saved me £100. I keep more than one box in my study. I was just testing your good nature. You're making an excellent start, Miss Marcello. An excellent start.
Mr. Richmond, for a man in your condition, one cigar is the equivalent of a man's life.
Trying to scare me, girl. I'm not afraid of death.
Personally, I think you're a very brave man to squander the little capital you have left.
I don't really think your position gives you license to insult my uncle, Miss Marcello.
I'll get your things into the car.
Send her packing, Uncle.
When I need your advice, dear boy, I'll ask for it. There's a good dog. There's a good dog.
I got everything here, Uncle.
I hope so.
Right home.
Why are you sitting so far away, Miss Marcello?
You forget I had my instructions, Mr. Richmond.
Listen to that. That lightness, grace, serenity. They thought of him as a boor, Beethoven. A gross, clumsy, vulgar oaf. No sense of humor, no social graces, kept people at arm's length. You think of me as a monster, don't you?
Only when you try to intimidate me.
People like to be intimidated. People feel comforted by strength. They complain, but they feel serene somehow. She felt serene with me.
Your wife?
She was devoted, Natalie. Didn't think of me as a boor, didn't think of me as a rich crank. No. Devoted. That was a long time ago. I built this yacht for our honeymoon. Call it old-fashioned now, I suppose. Somehow I never felt like changing it. I'm boring you.
Of course not.
Different man then, of course. I was active, not only in the mind. Natalie loved music, too. We gave wonderful musical parties. The only use she had for money, music. The rest didn't interest her. You could say she married me in spite of my wealth. God alone knows what she saw in me, but she was devoted. All our years of marriage, she never once raised her voice to me. Never tried to wheedle anything out of me. She was exceptional.
You were a lucky man.
She died in great pain. A kind nature's no defense against sickness and death. So what's the point of it?
He was telling me about your mother.
How she liked his strength after my father's weakness. How she loved him despite his wealth.
He was so sad when he talked about her dying.
Did he tell you what he said the minute after she died?
No.
He said, "You gave me everything and took nothing. You were a very stupid woman. Let's not get sentimental, shall we?"
Great improvement since you took over the catering, Miss Marcello.
Thank you.
Miss Marcello will soon be capable of taking over the ship.
And what does that mean?
Nothing, Uncle. Except that her nursing duties are far from heavy.
Your call to Hamburg, sir.
Kramer? Well, have you seen the minister? Damn the treaty. I know the clause as well as he does. I thought you told me all that had been cleared. Or does he want me to go direct to the Chancellor? Do they want the plant or don't they? If I don't get some action within 24 hours, I'll take the whole project elsewhere. Get back to me. Clear that away. Take that chicken away.
Please leave the plates where they are.
You heard my uncle, Miss Marcello.
You instructed me to look after the catering, Mr. Richmond.
I did indeed, Miss Marcello, but it so happens I abominate fowl.
I know. The chicken is for us. I made fish specially for you.
Must ask you not to argue with me, Miss Marcello, in front of the other servants. Tell the cook he's sacked as soon as we dock.
It has nothing to do with him. I did the cooking.
Really, sir?
I will not have my orders countermanded. Bring fish for my guests. And while you're up, Captain, put on some music.